is really cool actually.
Oh, this texture coat looks so good. What time is it, honey?
Time to take off another item.
So you guys want to know what a boat bull does to you? It stuffs you up.
She was old and neglected, so we cut her to bare holes and built her up from the ground with our blood, sweat and tears.
So follow our journey as we plan to sail her to new destinations and make lasting memories. Hey everyone, so we in South Africa are building a catamaran. This is the final few steps of a 1.5 year long project. If you'd like to check it out, press subscribe now.
So enjoy this episode where we finish up our texture coat, install our toilet, do our lifelines, super action packed. So don't forget to hit subscribe below if you want to see more of these videos, and give us a thumbs up for it and click on the notification bell so I can tell you when our episodes are up.
We got started on getting our toilet working.
So I've just jerry-rigged the toilet just to give it a test. That's why you see those wires look like that. And to test this system, it's like a vacuum system, that's how it works. And I've hooked up the line to the water, holding the waste to the through. If I press this twice,
Nothing happens.
all happens.
Still nothing happens.
Come on baby, you are working now. I'm on the crapper duty. So what happens is the toilet used to work on this system. It's a vacuum system. You press that, or vacuum or air system. So you press that little button and then it sends air along this and closes a little diaphragm that used to be connected to the switchboard. Now, I don't like that because every time you press this it didn't work all the time, and then it worked and then it didn't work. So I bypassed that onto the PC board, and what I've put is a switch. So one press and it's for a number 1, and 2 presses for a number 2. And there's a toilet, so let's test it. One press, water comes in, and out she goes. 2 presses, we'll get a bit more water in. Now I make sure that there's no leaks, because what I was getting a leak from that fitting right there. So I've fixed that one up, sealed it up, used PVC weld and put it back. So hopefully there's no leaks now. Appears to be no leaks. We'll test it a few times and then clean everything up. Then we'll stick it back in a place. We've checked that it doesn't leak. It doesn't leak. The fitting's good. Now put our German button in. Let's get it in. Oh damn! Do you see that? We're gonna get this connector through our spacing. How does that throne feel? Magical.
That is comfy. That's a comfy pooper.
The comfy pooper?
Comfy pooper.
Good. One press.
No, my mom's gonna get rid of that.
They don't get wet.
You said well.
Oh, that's for a badass toilet.
That is a badass toilet.
I'm just gonna close that hole at the bottom, which is what tightens down the toilet. Press it twice. Adios, amigos!
That is really cool, actually.
Guess what? Adios! One more down.
So we got Moses this Saturday. He's just helping us clean the boats, and then hopefully we can paint our decks tomorrow and put our texture coat on. Always making sure that the boat's clean. And she clean again, huh?
She's coming clean. She's coming clean. The fight for the ore. But I think once we got that texture coat on, all the matted part will be gone.
This is the first time I've seen Ricky use a broomstick in a while.
What?
Nothing. He only uses a broomstick if it's for outdoor use.
We taped up the sections we wanted to add the non-slip and painted our first coat of polyurethane paint, then threw our silica sand. Once the first coat of paint dried, we then applied our second coat and then later applied our third. The weather wasn't our friend that week, so we had to do everything in sections. We used the vacuum cleaner to blow off any excess silica sand that didn't adhere to the polyurethane paint.
You must be generous, babes.
Yeah. Gotta be a lot more generous, and surprisingly, just the paint just disappears in there. I think if we're nice and generous, we'll seal them all in.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You gotta be generous.
This is gonna take a shit out of paint. We can definitely go buy another 5 liters.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but oh, this texture coat looks so good.
What are you doing, Simone?
Cleaning my tray.
Cleaning your tray because you're such a little painter. So we've got that taped off and our texture coat on. Look at that one, that one's already finished. Look how that looks. That is fine as heck. I don't say so myself. Here's the aft swim deck. Still got some projects going on, but I want to get that coated as soon as possible so that we don't get any dew on it. And looking awesome. Here's the rest of the boat all been done. We just need to give a second coat of paint now. Here's the front. That's going to take a second coat now on. Looks awesome. No more slipping, no more falling. All looks brand new. Here's Simone running over the touch-ups on all the corner bits and all of that. We don't get it perfect, so you just run some touch-ups over it. Works pretty well.
So texture coat is all done. She looks super cool. I flippin' grip of note. So that makes us very happy.
Check our swim deck.
Check our swim project, texture coat. Still dirty, but it's fine. So I just painted our head floors and the rest of the head that needed touch-ups. Toilets in. Chommy looks good.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We then got started on our lifelines. We used our GP12, or else known as dyneema, to do so. Ricky practiced his splicing skills and definitely taught me a thing or two in the process. We got to use some of the goodies Luke from Kraken Structures bought us when he came to help us with our synthetic rigging. Go check that out if you haven't already. A link is above or in the description below.
She's smiling, but that may just be a disguise. I wanna say hi, but I'm scared she'll kill me. Could we, will we, would she? Probably not, but I don't care, 'cause I know it's so rare for a guy like me to get a chance with a girl like her.
What time is it, honey?
Time to take off another item. Take off them lifelines.
Done. What else are we gonna take this week? No, not this weekend. So you guys want to know what a boat build does to you? It stuffs you up. Ricky, you're going to the doctor now, by the way. Because Ricky's knee literally grew another knee, if that makes sense, and it's like a bad infection and he's in a lot of pain, so we're gonna take him to the doctor. But let me show you how this looks.
So that's my normal knee. Check out this thing down here. You see that? That was me trying to pop it. I evidently shouldn't have.
You can't really see it on yeah. But
Maybe if I bend.
yeah, there we go.
So there's my knee, and
There's that
is
growth or whatever that is, infection. So we're gonna take him to go get antibiotics or whatever he needs.
So Ricky had an abscess and I watched the whole thing.
He got stuck his finger
Oh yeah, he put
and a
his...
set of pliers in there and it was like working. You're like, oh, I don't feel so good.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want no burger anymore.
Stay tuned till next week when we get started on our steering. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already and give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to support our production, you can do so by joining our awesome Patreon family, make a once-off donation via PayPal, or buy a shirt via our website. Links are in the description below.